All right, this is our last week of doing heat, unfortunately. Okay, so next week we are moving on to body systems. I will try, okay, to squeeze in some time next week, okay, to actually practice more heat questions because you guys need a lot more practice. Your answers are still not there for some reason. Okay, so when I go through the questions in class today, I want you all to pay extra close attention when I am explaining what I want to see in your answers. Okay, I don't want to see y'all keep repeating the same mistake week after week, even though I keep repeating myself. All right. Li Ling, you are at a whole nother level. Your answers completely don't make sense. I don't know what's going on with you. Okay. Has teacher taught heat in school, Li Ling? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why then. You are sleeping in my class. You're also sleeping in school because your answers totally, I don't even know what you're talking about. So for you, you need to go and do your fundamental revision first. Then you start practicing questions. Li Ling, do you understand? The rest of you, I think you're roughly got the concepts. It's just that your answering techniques for open-endeds are still not there. Okay, so I am going to get you all to copy some things down in class today. Everybody, if you don't have the questions printed out, I want you to go and get paper and copy down what I'm going to write on the screen. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you all some practice questions are common questions that you will see, that you will once again see in the open-ended, so that I can reinforce what are the answering techniques that I want to see. Okay, Kyla, you are here for drop-in, correct? Have teacher taught heat in school? Okay, good. So you won't be completely lost. Okay, great. So before we start, okay, there are some things that I want to talk about. The first question, okay, everybody, most of y'all actually answered this question correctly, except for one or two of y'all. Now, there is a difference between heat and temperature. Okay, when I was introducing this topic, I already talked about this, and I want to repeat it again. So what is the difference? Let's ask people. I forgot who got this question wrong. Okay, Viola, can you tell me? Okay, Viola, you answered part of the question. Okay. In the open-ended section, they ask you what is heat and what is temperature. You only answered the temperature part. So now I want to ask you, what is heat? Viola, try. So guys, I want you to copy this down on your worksheet, yeah? Okay, so wait. Before I go on further, Janelle, you submitted your worksheet too late again. Okay, it was like 10 to 15 minutes before class. I had no time to mark. So I already texted your parents, okay, because it cannot be I returning everybody's worksheet, but I never return yours. It's very strange. So I told them the reason, okay, and I also told them I'm going to get you to copy down the corrections. Because for all of the other students, I got put in the corrections for them. But for you, I don't even know whether you have the corrections. So for you, I want you to copy it down. And I told them to take a picture of the class as well, yeah? Okay, so Viola, can you try? What is heat?
Heat is a source
Go on.
of light.
Huh? Heat and light are two different things, my dear girl. Okay, heat and light are two different things. Okay. Now, Guy, can you stop behaving like a kid, please? Okay. Kyla, can you try? What is heat?
Heat is a form of energy.
Very good. Okay, so I need to see, Viola, the keyword energy. Light is also a form of energy. Heat is also a form of energy. So that's the first distinction. Temperature is not energy, yeah? So heat is a form of energy. Who knows what is the units for heat? What is the units for energy? I mentioned this in class before. Yes, Tegan. Tegan, what is the units for heat? Can you speak into the mic?
Degrees Celsius.
No, heat. A lot of people get confused. Yes, Naksh. Joules. Okay, so J for joules. Okay, this is the unit for energy. Okay, so the first difference is heat is a form of energy, units is joules. Sky, you cannot be the only one not copying anything, yeah? Everybody is moving their pen, you are moving your mouth. Okay? Now, what is temperature?
Can I just
Viola,
take a picture from my
temperature?
iPad?
No, you are supposed to copy like everyone else is copying so that you can practice as well. Okay, Viola, what is temperature? You answered this in your worksheet correctly. Viola, try.
Temperature is the measure of how hot or cold an object or a substance is.
Very good. So temperature is a measure. Okay, so it's a measuring tool of how. Now, Brian, you said temperature is a measure of heat. I don't want to see heat anymore because we are comparing heat and temperature. So tell me, temperature is a measure of how hot or cold an object or substance is. Now, what is the units for temperature? Janelle,
Yes.
what is the units for temperature?
Temperature is Celsius.
Is it Celsius? What Celsius?
C.
Is it just C? There's something missing, right? There's a small circle, correct?
The small circle on the top there.
Yes, so it is degrees Celsius, not just Celsius, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, take note the difference. Not only are they different things, okay, the units is also different. So please remember this. Now, heat. The amount of heat an object has depends on two things. Li Ling, can you tell me what are the two things that heat is dependent on? Li Ling, sorry. So when I look at a cup of water, how do I figure out how much heat energy is in it? What are two things that I need to consider? Raphael, are you copying?
At the monitor.
That is how to measure the temperature. I'm asking you, how do I determine the amount of heat energy in the water? There are two things that I need to consider. What are the two things?
Room temperature.
What room temperature? What are you talking about? What are the two things that I need to consider when I determine the amount of heat energy in the water? Raphael, what are the two things? So when I want to figure out the amount of heat energy in the water, Raphael, what do I need to consider? Yes?
Volume.
Volume, very good. The greater the volume, the greater the heat energy. Yes, very good. What is the next thing? Who can tell me? No. Kyla, what is the other thing that I need to consider? Try. Okay, Janelle.
Volume.
Already volume, my dear girl. Don't sleep. Raphael said volume. What is the second thing?
Temperature.
Yes, very good, everybody. Temperature. The greater the temperature, the higher the amount of heat energy. Raphael, do you remember? Li Ling, do you remember? Can you please stop sleeping in my class, Li Ling? So when I look at the amount of heat energy in something, not only do I consider the temperature, I need to consider the volume. Okay? Okay, that's done. The next thing I want to talk about is, let's talk about heat transfer. Everybody, I want you to draw this diagram out. So we have a glass cup. Okay? Inside the glass cup, I have water at 80 degrees. Okay, just draw this for me first. All right, Brian, can you tell me what will eventually happen to the temperature of the water?
It will reach room temperature.
Okay, very good. So water will reach room temperature. Okay. Caden, can you tell me what is room temperature? I taught this last week.
25 to 30 degrees Celsius.
So 1, 2, just tell me one temperature.
30 degrees Celsius.
25 degrees Celsius. Okay? So room temperature is always 25 degrees Celsius. So I'll tell you, eventually over time, water will reach room temperature after, let's just say 1 hour. Okay? Now, why? Why will the water reach room temperature? I want explanation. Okay, I want to hear the explanation from Raphael. Can you tell me why will the water reach room temperature? Explain.
The water will lose heat to the surroundings.
Very good. I want everybody to hear that. When I talk about heat, I always need to talk about heat transfer. Okay, Viola? Okay, Li Ling? So if we were to look at this setup, the higher temperature is definitely the water. Viola, agree? Room temperature is at about 25 degrees Celsius. It will be the lower temperature. Correct. So Li Ling, how will the heat flow from where to where?
To the surrounding air.
Where to where? Listen to my question. Where to where?
The water to the surrounding air.
Good. So the hot water is losing heat. Therefore, how Raphael explained it is that the water loses heat to the surrounding air. Okay, so we always must explain in terms of what is losing heat to what. Where is losing heat to where? Where is gaining heat from where? In terms of heat transfer. So now let me draw you another example. Instead of a glass cup, now I use a metal cup. Same thing, I am surrounding 25 degrees. My water is at 80 degrees. So I want you all to copy this down. Water will reach room temperature after how long? Okay, copy this down first. Okay, Sky, can you tell me, will the water reach room temperature? Does it take 1 hour? Does it take more than 1 hour or less than 1 hour? I changed the
Less than 1
material,
hour.
yeah? Okay, he said less than 1 hour. Brian, agree?
No.
No. Caden, agree or disagree? Will it take 1 hour, less than 1 hour, or more than 1 hour?
Less than 1 hour.
Brian, why you say no?
Because the heat might still transfer slower.
Why? Look at the material I'm using, everybody. What am I using? Metal. Lilin, can you tell me, metal compared to glass, is it a better conductor of heat or poorer conductor of heat?
Better conductor of heat.
So if it's a better conductor of heat, Brian, the heat will transfer from the hot water to the surrounding faster or slower, Brian?
Faster.
Faster, right? So the temperature will reach 25 degrees less than 1 hour. It will need. So can you all copy this down? It will take a shorter time to reach room temperature. No.